Hey guys, doing a recap of Ripcon. I've got about 13 minutes of battery life, or 13 minutes left of storage, so I need to go through and sort that. First things first that I'm going to go through. This is the last lot. I don't have notes on it that I did purchase. Some of these are nice cards. A couple of these are for the collection. A couple of these are just really nice deals. Actually, I think most of these are for the personal one, except for this one and this one. These two, I know I'm going to resell at some point. I want to take a look because I have another Dragonite. This looks like Dragonite's about to drop the sickest disc album ever. And I'm always going to be buying 151. And then this is for the Stellar Crown, which I think I'm just missing the Bulbasaur, and I think I've got all the big hits from there. Anywho, that's just a singles lot that I don't remember how much I paid for it because I didn't do it, but I think... So, we can probably figure it out. Market's on that 10, so I think it was 7. I think this one was 10. 3 sets. 20, 21, 22, 24. I think I got this for 3 sets. 27, 31, 38, 38, 45, and then this one I paid 15 slots, 60. This one I paid 15 for slots, 75. And then this one I paid 34. So this is a 105 lot. And some of that's just personal stuff. This is everything that we bought. So I made an offer. There was a lady selling the entire Celebrations collection. Let me just adjust this lamp for lighting. That looks a little better. So she was selling her Celebration set. Outside, you know, this is the classic one, so this isn't the one that's got the Charizard or the Venusaur or the Blastoise or the Umbreon or the Shining Magikarp. This has the one with the Shining Mew and like the 12 Pikachu V's. I have no idea how many there actually are. I told her, I was like, TCG Player I think has it at like 55, and I said, I'll be honest, outside of Shining Mew, I'm not going to sell anything. So I will buy your Shining Mew at market, which was 35, and I'm just going to list the whole set together. So I got the entire thing for 35, and that's just going to come and visit. This I got for 22. The market on this card has been nuts. This is for our personal collection for Journey Together. I almost have the entire binder done. Almost. I'm missing 2 cards. They're the 2 biggest cards, but still we were just missing 2. Because we also got the End Zoroark. So I'm going to see if I can get that finished at some point this month. Obsidian Flames ETB promo. Got it for 20. There was... I'm going to feel a little bad about this. There was a kid who kept pulling stuff out of my singles binder, putting them back in the wrong spot, pulling out. I said, hey, I can do like $9 trade value on the card because I know I need this card for my Paldea Evolved. And then he pulled out like... multiple cards that weren't $9 that added up to like 20, and he's like, can I get it for this? And then he gave me a World Championship deck, and he's like, can I trade this deck for that Gouging Fire Slab? And then I said, I'm not interested in the deck. And then he was trying to do a trade-up challenge, so like I get it. So like if someone does a trade-up challenge and they're like a kid, I'll mix your value, or I'll throw in like a $1 card or a $2 card. But like if you're like 24 years old, it's a little old to be trick-or-treating. This was another card that I bought from a lot. That lot actually had... No, it didn't have the Charmander. Oh, they're the next 4 cards. Actually, the next 5. So, it's about $100. Through Ledge is going for 18. This is going for like 12, 30. So I got this for about 100. I'm always going to be trying to find 151, especially if I can get it under market. I know this has the slab stuff and it's already pre-priced. I'm going under a motto where if I buy something at a show, unless it's like something that I'm actively... I say this knowing full well that I bought these two, but unless I'm actively trying to finish a binder or actively trying to finish a set or do something. If I buy it at a show, I'm going to relist it at the show, and after the show's done, I can add it to my personal collection, because otherwise I'm just gonna have so much stuff that I'm just not gonna know what to do with. Like, I would rather get the chance to sell it, because with the money that I can sell it, I can use that to add it to my PC, or I'd rather have extra cash to get something. If I need extra cash to get a deal done, that's what I would rather do. This was another deal that we did. So for $50, I was able to get the Palkia V-Star and the Zorora V-Star. So that was nice. I don't need both. I did buy this for $10. Market's like $14.20. And then this was kind of like the biggest, these two were the biggest trade. I already sold, so I'm going to drop a picture of it. I sold my Rayquaza VMAX and Gengar VMAX. These are the Trainer Gallery ones. It was a Trainer Gallery Rayquaza from Silver Tempest and the Fusion Strike Dynamar Dynamax. I'll drop pictures of them right here. I was able to get these two and the Groudon for it, and I did already sell the Groudon. I did also, so these are the two big pickups. I'm working on Cosmic Eclipse slowly but surely, and this is going to go right to the PC, but I wanted to list it at the show. X and Y Evolutions. I thought with it being Misty, maybe I could sell it at the show, because Misty's a hot commodity a little bit. But I've seen a lot of sales for her Staryu, so I thought maybe I could flip that. I've got my notes here right off that you guys can't see. I sold the Miriam, Erica, Jinx, and a Caterpie from 151. I sold an Unknown, Giovanni's Charisma. I sold my sealed Reshiram promos. I sold the Pikachu VMAX, one of the big chunky ones. And I also sold my Glass Birds. I'm going to show one last card to just kind of show like how wild the market has been, and then I'm going to talk about overall a couple things that I know that could have gone better. So this card at Hobby Clash was going for about 25. It's now going for 39 something, 38 something. A PSA 10 was going for $100 a month ago. It's already kind of doubled in price, going for 2. It's kind of wild. Sometimes, you know, you kind of gotta shoot a deal. Like, if you're not actively trying to buy, I feel like you're kind of falling behind a little bit. And then this part is the thing that kind of, I was so underprepared for the show. I'm saying underprepared. I didn't bring as many stickers as I got to buy stuff. I didn't bring as many sleeves as I wanted to bring. I didn't bring as many card holders, so I got that. And then the biggest mistake I made is there was a PSA booth. And look what we left behind. Look what we left behind from the show. And that's unexcusable. As someone who's selling, if there's grading and you know you can do stuff, you're going to have to. I'm going to go through all these cards and see what is worth grading, not just like worth grading one. Like, I'm going to grab this Eevee out. That did not work like I wanted it to. This is the Eevee promo from the SBC. Like, look at how clean it is. If you don't know how these promos are shipped, they're shipped in a cardboard holder, no sleeve in it. I think it's gonna 10. And the card going raw is like 29 something or 28 something. PSA 10 is like almost 350. So like, do that, you know. Let's take a look at the King Dry here. I don't know if you guys can see through the sleeve. This one's a little heavy on the left, so it's not worth grading. But like, I've got one worth grading here, and it's like, I need to be more on top of it. I did not do as good as I should have. I wanted to pull. There's a couple sales where I just wanted to pull triggers on, and I just never did. There's a couple other things where I just, like, you know, kind of felt like I was shooting myself in the foot a little bit. But overall, I had a lot of fun. And the reason I have notes for this stuff is that otherwise I'm going to forget what I buy. I think that's going for the PC. Other than that, I think everything in here is going to go back into the thing where I prepare for my show. I believe it is August 23rd. It is called Med City TCG show. That's probably going to go in the... But other than that, I had a blast. I had fun. It's always fun. It's always nice to learn. There is going to be a bonus short tomorrow. So last night on Shorts, I did I'm losing my train of thought here. Last night on Shorts, I did a prismatic mini tin, and I'm going to do another one today. And then I have another cool little thing I'm going to do tomorrow for one. And then after that, it'll kind of be back to the regular ones. But there will be a bonus short tomorrow, I believe. And that'll be fun. Let me just see. I just want to see one last thing. I know it's bottom heavy. I'll have to see how that one goes. But anyways, guys, thanks for following along. I do appreciate it. Appreciate all the support. Hope everybody has a good one. Enjoys the rest of their lovely Tuesday. This week's ripping right into it. I think it's going to be Destined Rivals. Sorry, I did that. I think it's going to be Destined Rivals. I got some loose packs that I'm going to drop. I'm going to record, and we're going to do that. Otherwise, thanks, guys. Have a good one. Like, follow along, and we'll see you next time.